post in the Discord. We've posted. And we're good to go. Let's get YouTube chat pulled up. And then we'll be rocking and rolling. I have a lot of videos to make this weekend, but really the real beta content starts next week. However, before we can get there, we do have to actually level our characters this week, just to be able to play with the in-game stuff. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm just going to be vibing and leveling my Mistweaver monk from 80 to 90. That way we get the full access of Spirit Font, all the Apex talents, because those are what we really want to be testing. So I'm gonna just get the last few things squared away for the stream, and we'll be ready to roll. Let's make sure that the mic is on, because yesterday I started stream without the mic working. Pretty embarrassing, but there we go. Okay, we got YouTube chat pulled up. What's up, YouTube? Good to see you guys. And Twitch pulled up. We're rolling. Oh, I accidentally closed YouTube chat. Give me a second. All right. Okay. So we need to level from 80 to 90. That way we get access to all of the Apex talents. And I think the way that we're supposed to be leveling here is just by doing like the quest line, but I really don't want to do the quest line because I don't want to like spoil it for myself or for anyone watching. But we may be forced to do that. So let's see if maybe we can just get to the new zone and just like find some quests to do. I don't know, but I really want to unlock the Apex talents. I want to like see if we can level with some caster build maybe. I feel like it could be a thing because we'll have that perma crackling jade lightning, and then we'll be able to like move while channeling it, so we can like kite mobs around and stuff. We can use like rushing wind kick, like turbo slam some rushing wind kicks. I think we can make a little fun caster build that actually is going to be viable for leveling as well. But we have to get in and see. But one thing that I am worried about is load screens today, man. Good thing is that we're a few days away from reset, which means that like less and less people are likely to be playing, especially because like right now the world championship of the arena thing is happening, so a lot of people are like either watching or playing arena. But two, the weekend is tomorrow, so I expect a lot of people to like really binge some beta come tomorrow. But we might have to do a few entry quests to unlock some of the zone, and then I'm going to kind of branch off from the quest line and see if we can just level by doing like world quests and stuff maybe. But we really, really just want to unlock the Apex stuff so we can tinker around with it. But I don't. My goal is I don't want to spoil too much of the quest line for you guys or myself. So we're just gonna follow it for a little bit. So don't be worried about getting things spoiled. We're gonna branch off eventually. I'm also not reading anything. We are just blasting through, getting a baseline of XP, and we can go from there. Okay. I'm noticing also, I think my spells are all messed up, maybe? Maybe not. Can I mount? Yes, I can. So let's see. I wonder if we get... Once we get to level 90 or 81, is that when we first unlock Spirit Font or get our first Apex talent? Because if so, that's actually pretty nice. That I can manage. I don't mind doing that. Ooh, there's an elite or a rare or whatever it's called. I just pressed my Jade Fire Stomp button. It's pretty embarrassing. I also just pressed my kick button Goodness gracious, man. Welcome to the alpha, or welcome to the beta. Dude, look at all of these Jade Fire Stomps. That's so sick. I keep pressing my kick button, dude. I'm gonna have to get out of that habit. Remember that we don't have a kick. Oh, can pick up these weapons. Very nice, very nice. This druid's gonna run around and steal everything. What does this do? Oh, just a bunch of damage. Okay, very cool. So what, we just have to kill things? Easy enough. I'm really trying to, like, get used to the UI. Like, it's obviously not as good, but I'm trying to be, like, excited for it. One thing that I am very excited for is a lot of these Mistweaver changes. Like, it's crazy how much more fluid it feels to not have to press Jade Fire Stomp in order to literally do your rotation. Like, now you literally just do your rotation, you know? We definitely need a way to track vitality 1000%. Sebel or Sebel? I'm going to say Sebel because I think that's a pretty common name, right? Sebel? I have a video that I'm posting tomorrow about that exact thing. So today's video was kind of just a recap of me building my UI. Because I feel like a lot of people were like just wanting to watch that, and maybe people who have the beta access want to see how I set things up and stuff. Plus, a lot of people have requested a video on like macros and whatnot. But tomorrow's video is exactly that. I'm going to be kind of going through and giving my honest feedback on things that need to change, and like opening up the comment section, like, hey, what do you guys like? If you could send a letter to Blizzard about what you think needs to change about the UI, what would you say in it? Kind of thing. But yeah, that is 1000% like. It's going to be, I'm going to have like a healer specific section, which is just going to be like more general things. And then I'm going to have a Mistweaver specific section, and that is definitely going to be in there. Tracking things like vitality. There was another buff. I have it written down in a notepad. I kind of, as I was editing yesterday or today's video, I took notes on like all the things that bothered me basically. And I'll include all of that. Also, like, I'm so used to having, like, a 2 and a 4 stack up here on the Blackout Kick icon instead of watching my Teachings of the Monastery here. So that is, like, just a small gripe. But there's just so many buffs that I would love to track, but they aren't in their list of buffs that you can track. But isn't that my favorite American streamer right there? What's up, Cecil? Very good to see you. Very good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good Friday. This Friday I have a lot of plans with family, which I know I literally do things with family every weekend, but that is kind of where I draw like a big source of my happiness. So I am having a good Friday just knowing that the weekend is going to be very kind to me. So yeah, very happy. Oh, also my wife is the best. She surprised me today. She was like, she got a package and I had no idea what was in the package, but she said, "Are you ready for a gift?" And I was like, "Yeah, why am I getting a gift?" But she always hears me like, I'm just like, man, I wish my like phone charger was like a little bit longer. Wish my phone charger was a little bit longer and stuff like that. And I wish I had another charging cord so I could charge like my iPad and my phone at the same time. And she basically just like ordered me like one of Apple's like longer charger cord. So just out of, she just knew I was wanting one, you know, without me having to ask. Like, dude, she's just the best. So no complaints here. You should enjoy your family in the weekend. Yeah, 100%. I feel like the weekend is just such a good time to spend with family. Do I have kids? I do not. I do not have kids. Probably won't have kids anytime soon. Even though I am about to turn 29. I feel like now's kind of the time where most people do. But I don't know. We're both we're just enjoying life right now, so probably not anytime soon. I watched your video earlier. Looking forward to the one tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like tomorrow's the one that most people were kind of wanting, but it's It doesn't really make sense to me because usually what I do is I make the videos that I want to watch. But like I said, one of the most requested videos is like, hey, can you make a healer macro or a healer UI, like all these different things. So I was like, why not just do it all in one video and kind of just compile yesterday's whole 5 hour, or not yesterday, Wednesday's whole 5 hour stream into, you know, like a 20-minute video. And I feel like that it came out pretty good. I enjoyed watching it back. I enjoyed editing it. I don't really want to watch the movie here to see what happened to him because I don't want to get things spoiled for me, to be honest. Don't rush it. You got to be ready for that. Yeah, 100%. I mean, we would be fine if we did, but like no, it's just we're just vibing, you know. I probably shouldn't have fallen. I also have a gigantic shield. What is that? Eriters? Oh, it's from the guy that I'm doing his quest line. Oh my goodness, why did I fight these guys? They have so much health. Yeah, I definitely want to dabble with some caster. Some caster weaver. I feel like that'd be really fun. I don't really know what it would bring to like leveling. Or like why you would do it. But I just want to mess around with, dude, Way of the Serpent looks so sick. Oh, but the downside is that I've turned off all of my mouse over weak auras. Now only have click. So I might have to go back and redo that for the caster build. That's okay. Or maybe, is there a way to get my own nameplate or my own thing visible when I'm not in a party? My own party frame? Because that would solve it. Yeah, I feel like I probably shouldn't have jumped down here. I feel like these guys didn't even give me any percent toward this. Hey bro, first time watching beta content. Short question. How many spells do you have now? We have as many as you had in retail, minus like 3 or 4. Because you lost your kick, you lost expel harm if you talent out of it, which right now I have it talented away. Kick, expel harm, chi burst, and maybe one more. So about 3 or 4 spells less. Oh, and Jade Fire Stomp. So yeah, 4 spells less. So I don't know the exact number, but it's that's about it. Same number, minus 4. But welcome in. I'm gonna say Thyron? Thyron? Welcome in. First time watching beta content. This is my second time streaming it. And today, this whole week actually is gonna be much more of a chill week. Like, the only stuff that we have access to as players is just, it's literally, there's a list. There's like, you have access to the new zone so you can run around and explore. You have access to housing, which to me is like, okay, you know? And then you have access to leveling from 80 to 90. Now, none of that falls within my wheelhouse, which is normally raiding and dungeons. However, leveling at least gives us access to the Apex talents, which does fall under my wheelhouse. I definitely want to test the new talents. So that is why we're going to be leveling today. Now, I did say I'm only going to like do like 1 level through the quest line, at least to get out of this like initial zone. And then from there, we're going to kind of like branch off and do our own thing. Because I don't really care to spoil the quest line for anyone today. But yeah. What do you think actually about this? I honestly, I'm having a lot of fun on Mistweaver. I think a lot of the stuff in the beta needs to be changed. Like, I do not need to see this random hunters debuffs or bleeds on this enemy. Like, that just shouldn't be a thing. So a lot of things in the beta are still, like, you can tell are a work in progress, and I'm definitely providing as much feedback as I can along the way. And I think a lot of people are, and I think that's very good. And I think as you know, as it pertains to like each of the healers and the pruning of specs and stuff, I really so far I've noticed that like it does just streamline the playstyle. Like removing Jadefire Stomp, yes, Jadefire Stomp is a like a honestly a beloved button, right? It really is. But really we just like the effect, or at least I do. I just like the aesthetic of it. I don't really care for having to press it. So them removing my need to press the button while keeping in its effect is honestly that's kind of all I could ask for. So like those kinds of changes are very good. The lack of a kick, we won't really know its full impact until we get into dungeons, like in my opinion. Chi Burst, one of my favorite spells. Very weird to see it gone, but you know, it kind of was just like a press it to reset your Jadefire Stomp kind of button, and now we don't have Jadefire Stomp to press, so it's, you know, it's, that one probably won't be felt either. And then what else was there? Expel Harm. Expel Harm you can get back, right? Let me, pretty sure it's like you, if you take one talent, it replaces Expel Harm. Or maybe they just fully removed it. Maybe they just fully removed it. I thought it was like a thing where you could either talent to have your Vivifies heal you more, or or have Expel Harm. But yeah, honestly, I am very excited for Midnight. I think a lot of people are dooming, and there's a lot of stuff to be annoyed about. But I really do think, give it like a year from now, the game will be in a better state than if we had stayed on that same course. And that's just my honest opinion. And call me a shill all you want, but that's just the truth. Yo, what's up, Doc Coop? Dude, it has been a minute. How are you doing? How's life treating you? I am horrible at leveling. We're going to try to get through this first level as quick as possible, unlock Spirit Font as quick as possible, and then go from there. Can we create a level 90 character yet? No. I was looking for that all day today. I was like, dude, can I skip leveling? Can we just get on with it? No. However, if I had to guess, next week will likely be the week that they kind of you're gonna be able to like import your characters, then you're probably just gonna be able to like insta boost them to 90. So if I had to guess, that's probably what's gonna happen. We're gonna skip all cutscenes just because, like I said, I'm not here to learn what's happening in the story. I'm just here to unlock my spell. It has rather. It's been good. I had a kid, dude. That's crazy. You need to change your name to Dad Coop. Dad Coop Gaming. Huge congrats. Huge congrats. I think last time you were in chat, you were talking that you're gonna have a kid. I'm pretty sure, right? Pretty sure we kind of like were chatting about that. But that is amazing. I'm very, very happy for you, and I wish lifelong happiness and health to you and your family. But it's very good to see you back. Yeah, yeah. It sounds familiar now that we're kind of, my memory's being jogged a bit. You might have to do that. Do it. But yeah, no, you can't create a character level 80 because this week is all about us kind of playtesting the zone and playtesting the quest line and stuff like that. Whereas next week is going to be all about dungeons, raids, like all of that is going to be coming next week. And that's the exciting stuff, right? That is what we are all excited to see. That way we get to see how these builds can perform in a Mythic Plus environment. That's kind of like the number one thing we're waiting on. Oh, I need to kill that. Okay, we're coming. It's crazy how boring these low damage numbers are again. I kind of miss doing like tens of thousands of damage per hit, you know? Can you skill the kick in PvP, or is it completely gone? Ooh, that's a great question. I guess I can check that for you. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Um, Ooh, Zen Focus Tea. Thunder Focus Tea provides immunity to silence and interrupts. That's pretty cool. Um, 3 seconds while Clash is off cooldown, your next Clash will be reactivated. Yeah, I'm not seeing any way to kick. I mean, you got Mighty Ox Kick, but it just yeets them over you. Dematerialize is still there. Eminence. It looks like just a lot of passive effects, man. They really removed a lot of the juice to the PvP builds. But I think PvP is going to be a lot of fun, dude. Having Way of the Serpent in PvP actually might get me to play some PvP next year. I've been wanting to do a thing where I go for Cutting Edge as Mistweaver, then I go for like Title as Mistweaver, both in the same season, and like maybe even try to push like to, I don't know, 2K PvP rating, which to a lot is probably nothing, but to me, like, I've never played PvP, so it would be a lot, right? So I kind of want to do that, kind of go for like a triple threat just on one spec kind of thing, you know. Um, and it would really just come down to, can I get the PvP rating and can I push title, you know. Let's see. You can queue for regular dungeons. I was doing them earlier to level. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. It wasn't letting me queue for dungeons a second ago, so maybe I need to like do a entry quest line. Like, do I need to do some of this quest to get there, or maybe I just need to get to the new zone? Oh, also, I love these kinds of quests. They're so stupid, but they're so much fun. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Exciting news in my life, though, which really isn't in my life, but if you know me or have heard me in the past, like odds are you've probably heard me talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender in some capacity, or you've heard me talk about Magic: The Gathering. That's because my favorite IP, other than like maybe Pokemon, is Avatar: The Last Airbender, and my like one of my favorite hobbies that I do is play Magic: The Gathering, the card game on the side. Dude, they're doing a freaking crossover, so I am super stoked. I have to rescue civilians now. Interesting. So yeah, I'm very excited to. Oh, oh, ah, I see. Very excited for that to happen. Although, don't really have the money to kind of like do it, but it's still really cool, you know. So now we get Awakened Jade Fire, always active, yes. To get double the Teachings of Monastery stacks. I mean, it's basically going to behave as if you permanently had a Jade Fire Stomp just pressed. You know what I mean? So it's going to behave the same way as last season, except that you don't have to press the Jade Fire Stomp to get the benefit. But it's not going to like get you more stacks than you would have last season. You still get 2 per Tiger Palm. It's just you no longer have to first cast the Jade Fire Stomp to get the Teachings buff, if that makes sense. Let me plug up my headset. Yeah, that's happening like I think next week is when that's happening, that new set, so I'm super excited. Okay. So you're saying we can just straight on queue. Can we see the dungeon journals with bosses and loot? Yes. Yes, sir. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Oh. Maybe not. Maybe not. Those Avatar MTG cards look sick. I know. I haven't even like read any of them. I just know like, dude, if I pull an Uncle Iroh, I might cry. Like, that's how like obsessed with that character I am. But yeah, I'm just so excited to like play my favorite card game while kind of mentally existing in my favorite world. You know, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I might go to like a pre-release or some kind of like event if I can. But that might be this. That might actually be tonight. Uh-oh. Okay. Interesting. That changes things. No, I can't watch any cutscenes. No spoilers. We just need to... Okay, so this is a catch-up. I don't want to leave the catch-up. Wait, so is this just gonna get me a lot of levels? Cause I like me some levels. Is that why it's called a catch-up? I keep pressing my Thunder Focus D button, or my J First on button, dude. I am cooked. I like that change. Yeah, it is fantastic. It is kind of weird. Like right now, my muscle memory tells me to start every pack with a Jade Fire Stomp, but so that is weird to kind of get used to. But it's like a good weird, you know. I don't know why I'm collecting gold on the beta, as if that means anything. We might swap around our build a bit because I feel like a caster build would be quicker to level just because rushing wind kick is crazy in damage. So I'm actually going to swap to that. We got Focus Thunder and Emperor's Elixir for some big damage. And we have Morning Breed. Yeah, there's going to be some big damage. Where's the rest of the keybinds? They are... So if you watch my video posted today, Gousty, they are all... They're there. Trust me, they're there. They're just not on my bars. Let's see. How do I show you? Spellbook. They're under click. So I have the add-on click running, and this is the rest of my spells. So if I was in a party, I could like hover over player frames and get them casted and stuff. Also, I have my action bars 2 and 3 turned off just to make things prettier, but I'll just turn it back on so you see that most of the buttons are still there. Like, they're still bound. The only ones that are missing are Jadefire Stomp used to share number 5 with Soothing Mist. Chi Burst used to be my Control 1 button. My Interrupt used to be C5. Don't remember what C9 was. And Diffuse Magic used to be this. So the buttons that are missing are missing, but it's not too many of it. It's not as bad as it looks. It's just because I'm using click and I have them off my bars. Okay, this is called like a catch-up. Where's the catch-up? Wait, is this trying to teach me how to play the game? What an insult. What an insult. Like, hey, you look like you could use a little tutorial. Okay, Blizzard, I see you. Is this like straight up the campaign, or is this some kind of different thing? Okay, this is boring. I wanna go into dungeons. Let's see if we can go into dungeons. Oh, I was also supposed to show Dungeon Journal before it took me away. But yes, okay, we can see the Dungeon's Den of Nalarak. Ooh, look at this trinket. It's a mushroom. You gain Nalarak's favor of growth. Your healing spells and abilities have a chance to instantly heal your target for an extra 3k and spawn a mushroom near them that lasts for 10 seconds. If an ally steps on that mushroom and consumes the mushroom, they're healed for an additional like half of that much. So, okay, it's just like a healing stick. I wonder how often that's gonna proc, because that'll kind of determine how good it is, or if it just like is scaled up a lot. Ooh, look at this icon. This icon looks sick. I mean, these things don't have a name yet, but I don't know what I pressed. Oh, okay. This icon does look super cool, though. Interesting. Okay, we got 2 trinkets in this dungeon. Magister's Terrace. I'm sure these are old dungeons. I just did not play them. So this is an equip effect. Your damaging spells and abilities have a chance to tear open a rift of void within your target, erupting for 900 damage split among nearby enemies. Okay. It's going to depend, once again, how often that procs. It's going to matter. Your spells and abilities have a chance to release an energy orb that bounces between up to 5 nearby allies, increasing their verse by 19 for 12 seconds. If an ally is below 50% health, the orb heals them for 19 instead. Ooh. I mean, I'm sure this could probably see a place in just like dungeons, right? We got Myasara Caverns. Dude, this one hand looks sick. Okay, we got one trinket. Sorry, I'm just reading the trinkets. They're fun. This is a mastery stick, okay? Equip, your spells and abilities have a chance to awaken a soul within the vessel. Each soul you collect increases your int by 13 from... Ooh, a minute! Okay, if that stacks, that's pretty crazy. I mean, I'm sure it's not going to proc often and be bad, but it's exciting, right? How much HP do I have after the squish? Currently, that's Jaina. Currently, I have... That's Thrall. Where am I? Ah. I have 140k. Oh, boy. That is low. 140k. We got another trinket. It's an on-use trinket. Unleash the fell energy stored within the crystal, sacrificing some of your health to infuse a target ally for 10 seconds, absorbing damage. Okay. It's not too exciting. So far, none of these trinkets are, like, exciting. Okay, an equip effect. Your healing spells and abilities have a chance to release a Spirit of the Dusk Wraith, leaping to your target and healing them for 3k. This could be good in like a Yulon build, but I wonder if it's going to work with the Ancient Teachings. If the target's health is below 40%, Spirit also gives them some verse. Okay. God, none of these trinkets are calling to me. Equip. You are embraced by the light, increasing your... So it's just a base mastery stick. That's kind of cool. Your damaging spells and abilities can call a beam of radiant light nearby. Standing in the light blesses you with mastery. Okay. Ooh, that could be cool on Mistweaver now, especially with the new talent where your mastery scales up your rising sun kick damage. That could be pretty cool. Your spells and abilities have a chance to uproot a light spawn lasher to aid you in combat, dealing damage. Okay. Light spawn lasher withers, bursting into light infused sap and inflicting some holy damage. So this is just a damage stick. Don't hate it. Seed of Radiant Hope. That's a good name. Surround your target ally with some healing over 12 seconds. It's an on use. If their health falls below 50%, the light blossoms fully bloom in radiant light, instantly healing for a pop amount. Okay, 2 more dungeons. Give me something nice, man. This doesn't give you any main stat. Your damaging spells have a chance to stir the void near your target, erupting for some damage split among nearby enemies. You siphon energy from the void, gaining some intellect. Okay. Once again, need to see how often these things proc. Last trinket. Your spells and abilities have a chance to awaken the heart of the wind, surrounding you with strong gales that increase your haste. Okay, there we go. That's a nice stat stick. We'll see how good it is. But you said you can queue for dungeons. I don't see them. How are you queuing for dungeons already? Been on beta a little bit, but kept trying to press stomp and interrupt. Yeah, me too. I can't break the habit, man. It's ingrained in me. How do you get into dungeons? Very curious. Maybe like this? Find a group. For some reason, my dungeon finder's not working. Maybe you have to... I'm guessing that you have to do some kind of like... You have to get to like a certain level before you're able to... Travel to housing, begin midnight. Let's begin midnight. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Yeah, so far I really like the Mistweaver changes. And I've only really dabbled with like a Chiji build so far. But once we can get into dungeons is when we'll really be able to test like the caster build. But I might be able to just slap together something. The thing with the caster build is like they kind of reworked Jade Empowerment to be more friendly to a caster build. But really, if you're playing Morning... Like, I like playing Morning Breeze Rushing Wind Kick more than I think I would like Jade Fire Teaching's Jade Empowerment. I don't know. Sharela. But Doc Coop, I'm curious. How were you able to queue in dungeons? Because that I would love to do. Get some dungeon testing in. Ooh.
Good day to you. Steady travels. Mount up, champion. We must get to the gate before the
Yeah, it's crazy how much your level and stuff was squished, or how much your item, your gear and stuff was squished. It's a massive squish. Is it just like, is it the realm I chose, maybe? I hope not. Let's see, let's look it up. How to do... Well, they said you can't... Can you do normal dungeons midnight beta? Midnight beta. Okay. Yeah, because it says coming later is Mythic Plus dungeons. Week 1, expansion introduction, leveling 81 to 90, all zones, Silver Moon City Hub, the new race, Demon Hunter spec, Void Elf Demon Hunter, Eldor's Journey. This is the campaign quest line. New dungeons, yeah. Conquer 8 new dungeons, each with unique environments and storylines. I was curious. How does one get into the dungeons? Because it does say that is available. How much? Oh, good afternoon-ish. Yeah, good afternoon-ish, Sargaric. Very good to see you. We'll say it's afternoon so that we can say good afternoon. I'm just guessing like you have to do some kind of dungeons or some kind of questing. Like, it very well could just be the realm I ported my character into?
The Vanguard has faith in the light. So do I. I've also felt it fill me with wrath. And I'm not sure what to think when it does.
We can look into that.
My mother Ilaria would know better than anyone how to fight the Void. I haven't seen... Let's focus on activating the Sentinels.
No, I don't want to fight you. Oh yeah, I got rushing wind kick now. Bang, dude, it still slams. Okay. I guess we can finish this questline, then look into it, see if there's a way to load into some dungeons, if there's something I need to do. Watch your Midnight UI building video, and it felt that pain with how ugly it is. Yeah, for sure. I swear every healer has a specific way they like information to be organized. It's crazy. It's like healing it requires such specific things that like we've all had to cater our UIs to like account for those specific things, and now they're taking that customization away. It's just I don't know, dude. I feel like when it comes to cosmetic things, like how we like to cosmetically display things, why take those away from us, you know? Like sure, take away the glowing of certain spells that we should press next and stuff. Obviously that needs to go. But like why can't I arrange which order my HOTS display just so my ADHD, not ADHD, but like the OCD impulses in you just like don't trigger, you know? Just doesn't make sense, man. Doesn't make sense. But also, Moonbeamy, very good to see you. Happy Friday. Tomorrow, Moonbeamy, I'm making a video for kind of like my thoughts about it. So that was like me building my UI, and then tomorrow's video is going to be like, what are my thoughts? What needs to change? Like, what's good about it? Like, what's bad about all the UI and stuff? So that's coming, and that'll be all my input. So if you have input that you want to be included, like if you've noticed something that's just like completely out of whack, for example, like one thing that's definitely going to make it in there is how small the hot icons are on the nameplates. That's definitely going to be like front and center in the video. But if you think of anything else that you're just like, dude, they need to change this. This is unplayable. Then let me know for sure. Type it out. I'll consider putting it in. We gotta go kill this guy. How does Jade Storm work now? So it's not a button that you press now anymore. Instead, there's a talent called Emperor's Elixir that basically says, hey, well, okay, let me start here. Thunder Focus Tea can now only buff Enveloping Mist or, no, wait, just Renewing Mist, I think. Or Rising Sun Kick. Hold on. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so Thunder Focus Tea buffs these three spells. It just shaves time off your Rising Sun Kick, makes your Renewing Mist last longer. Enveloping Mist does that instant cast, right? But now, if you take Emperor's Elixir, it adds an additional effect if you buff your Enveloping Mist or Rising Sun Kick. Enveloping Mist will start a channel of Soothing Mist that you can cast while moving. Let me see if I can... No, I can't. I don't have the macro set up. But if you buff a Enveloping Mist with your Thunder Focus Tea, it starts that cool extra bonus Soothing Mist. But if you buff a or a Rising Sun Kick with your Thunder Focus Tea, it's gonna just shoot out a Jadefire Stomp. Like watch here, I'm going to Thunder Focus Tea, and then just press Rising Sun Kick. Bang! It just also shoots out a Jadefire Stomp, and that's the extent of it. Is it's just like basically a bonus damage, bonus healing proc, in a frontal kind of on your buffed Thunder Focus Teas if you take Emperor's Elixir. So currently, Natural Beef, I'm not using mouse over macros, but instead I'm using click, just because like I don't like having the functionality of getting to hold your mouse over an actual player's model to mouse over them. I think that kind of messes with me because like if I don't know, it just messes with me, right? So instead, I'm using click because I just want to hover over their nameplates, which right now I'm leveling, so I don't have nameplates. But I just want to hover over nameplates to be able to heal people. To me, I think that's just more my speed, you know. Yo, Shunner. What's up, Shunner? Click works in beta? Yes, it does. And I was like super shocked. So the built-in click casting that Blizzard put in is also there, but we couldn't even get it to work. It doesn't even work with your keyboard. It only lets you click bind your mouse buttons, which is like what? Why? However, click works, yeah, and it works fantastic. So we're rocking with it. I'm gonna need Sellback, yeah. Honestly, the built-in nameplates aren't the worst thing if they tweak them or allow us to tweak them a little. So if they allow us to scale up the icon sizes. So if I put like Renewing Mist on my own nameplate, if they allow us to scale that icon size up so I can actually freaking see it, that's step one. And then two, if they let us reorder or reposition where we like to have our hots and buffs on the nameplate. So if I want like Renewing Mist over here, but like Enveloping Mist on the bottom left, you know, that would be that would already kind of push it up there with Cell. Like, no, obviously not quite Cell. Cell's just so good it can't even try to be Cell, but that'd be a good first step, and it would get him pretty close, actually, in my opinion. Or it's DPS for me. Oh no. Rest in peace to the fallen. We lost a good one today. Thank you for your tips. Absolutely, absolutely. Happy Friday, Elvin Ninja. I'm excited to be leveling a Disc Priest in Lee Mix. Ooh, in Lee Mix. Interesting. Okay, that actually sounds super fun. Curious to see how I will like it when I can test the changes they have done to them. Interesting. Oh, there's also a chest up there. Yeah, I only really started a Mistweaver monk in Lemix, and then I didn't really touch it much. But I know I loved Mist of Pandaria remix. What is this? Okay. What on earth, man? I'm pacified. What has me pacified? Okay, I did not like that. Is it these guys? Maybe it's those guys. Yeah, click works in beta so far. Oh god. I tried to use, was it Cell? I did try to use Cell yesterday, and it like straight up crashed my game because I think it's just like trying to load an outdated add-on. Obviously that doesn't work. Dude, what did I do to these guys? Is it him? Dude, it's literally Godzilla. Maybe it just doesn't let you mount over here? I don't know. Yeah, the midnight changes for priest look interesting, which is what got me to level priest to main, I think. Yeah, I am very excited to play some disc priest with the whole stance swapping. That build looks sick. I even was gonna make a video. Like I fully intended to make a video last week, but I ended up not making it. But I was gonna talk about the new Demon Hunter spec, and I was gonna basically say like Blizzard messed up by not making this a healer, because this game needs a stance switching healer. Like we need that, like someone who can basically, you can play melee, then press a button that'll toggle you and like kick flip you back out to range. Then you're a ranged caster, and then you press that button again, and you basically hunt in. And so I was gonna basically design a healer that would be a demon hunter healer, and say that just look at this missed opportunity that Blizzard had. But I ended up not. I ended up not because they literally are making a stance swapping healer in Disc Priest next year. It's just not in the same like way that I would have done it, you know. I might still make that video. If that sounds fun, I might make that. Because I think 100% the new Demon Hunter spec should be a healer. Like that, it's just a big missed opportunity. If they made a Demon Hunter healer, I probably... What is this? I got a legendary. I probably would swap specs. Like, I would swap to a legendary. Or swap to a Demon Hunter healer, for sure. There's something else out here for me. Not really. Dude, imagine there riots in the street if they took away Touch of Death from monks. I would lead those riots. Let's be real. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Let's see. I deleted all healer add-ons for a few expansions and just used Click. So this is excellent news. Yeah, I used to only, like, the only two add-ons I had for many years were Click and Grid 2. That was it. And I was getting by with that. I might have used like weak auras or DBM or something, but like not to the extent that I did not use like a full weak aura package and whatnot. Oh man. Why can't I do dungeons though? My guess is just that it's because I'm in this realm. Maybe if we let me try copying my character into another realm, and we can see if that works. But if you are in the beta, ugh, if you're in the beta and you've been able to do dungeons, tell me what realm you're in, because usually they do that. They split up the realms, like they split up the content you can do based on what realm you're in. Also, this music I have playing is putting me to sleep. It's soft piano. Why? Why did that come on? Okay, so this guy, what is this? What realm? Halderon realms. Let's change. Let's copy our character. Realms. Let's go out of Halderon. Let's try Leodrin, maybe? Or no, let's try the bottom one. Lorthamar. It sounds cooler. Let's see if we can just hop right into dungeons on this realm. Okay. Let's copy character. Okay, we have LBN OOCF6926. Nice. Let's get in there. Has been flagged for because it has 6-9 in it. LB Ninja. Bang. I double bind all my 1 to 6 mouse buttons with cell, like 2 on frames is enveloping mist, and 2 on enemy mouse over is blackout kick. This is not really doable in beta right now with. Oh, it is. It is. Oh, without trying to force it with click, but it's not as seamless as cell is now. I mean, I haven't. It behaves the same way that click casting built in with cell behaves. It's just that you have to set it up through click rather than set it up through cell. However, I mean, you can get it to work with mouse overs if you're okay with mousing over a player. Are they buffing in Ancient Teachings for Midnight? Yes, in a few different ways. Okay, so number one is you no longer have to waste a global pressing Jadefire Stomp, so now you gain 1 global's worth of Ancient Teachings damage, right? So that's one little way. Number two is there is a talent in Master of Harmony that straight up buffs your Ancient Teachings healing by a further 50%. So that's full on buffing Ancient Teachings. And then number three, they're buffing things like they're adding a talent like Morning Breeze that can scale up your Rising Sun Kicks damage. Um, like just different things like that. So you're gaining more Ancient Teachings healing. The downside is though they completely reworked Jade Empowerment, so that you won't get healing from. So that is the big nerf to it, in my opinion. Um, let's see. Are we going to be able to just queue into dungeons though? That's what we really care about. See, Ancient Teachings transfers an additional 50% damage into healing. Very cool. I wonder why Manifestation still mentions Chi Burst when slap in the face we don't have Chi Burst, right? Or do we? Let's see. Do we? No, we don't. We can mess with the build later. Crap. I'm gonna have to like do my UI and stuff, but we can do that. Hopefully, we're gonna check to see if this will allow us to do dungeons and stuff. That's the purpose of doing this. We're just gonna slap together something and try to queue up. I do want Morning Breeze. Screw it. Morning Breeze. Actually, nah, screw it. We're going Morning Breeze. Let's see. I use a macro compiler to use Rising Sun Kick off CD, and for it to cycle Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick with 1 button. I love it. I used to I was considering doing something like that, but ended up not doing it. Okay, so this also isn't letting me do dungeons on this realm. So let's try realm number 3. What's behind the third door? It's got to be a realm thing, right? Or I don't know, because it's not telling me why I can't queue up for a dungeon on the main character. I feel like it would tell me if it was just like an item level thing. Let's see. Let's type in like how to do dungeons. How to do dungeons. Midnight beta. Oh, maybe you have to reach level 88? I don't know. It's just way too confusing. Confusing. Okay, we're just gonna hop back on the. Well, okay, let's try the third. Just to be thorough. Try the third realm. So we need to try Leodrin. But how's everyone doing this Friday? Hopefully you guys have some fun weekend plans this weekend. Um, Yet another week that I'm spending with my family. So very excited. I can currently queue for dungeons, but not sure why. What level is your character, King of Aces? It might be like you have to get to a certain level and unlock an achievement kind of thing to be able to access it. Did it fail to import? Or am I stupid? I feel like I'm. Oh, it's. Okay. Let's try this realm. So now we'll have tried all 3 realms. So we're gonna cancel out. You're level 83. Did you do any quests before you were able to queue, or no? Cause start from the jump, dude. What am I doing wrong? Am I just like banned from dungeons? Crazy.
Champion, Xalatath and her devouring host lay siege to the Sunwell. The light has chosen you to defend it.
What on earth, man? What on earth? Am I banned from dungeons? Let's see. Can't queue for dungeons. Midnight beta. I don't know. Okay, let's get back on the actual main. I'll be in number 1. Okay, so apparently people are saying if you move all of your add-on, maybe it's because I have some add-ons loaded? Maybe your warband map button. Do you mean the thing in here? No. It could be add-ons. Let's try disabling all add-ons, I guess. Goodbye, click. Oh god, what if I'm not able to use click? What will I do? I have to resort to macros again. So that's not it. Would you be able to invite me to a group and then see if we can queue? Is that something you'd be willing to do? Let's figure this out. My character, I guess I can pull it up. LBN, I'm on the H realm, whatever the H one is. Hmm. Maybe uncheck this? Dude, this is crazy. Um, they're saying check Chromie. Make sure I'm on the current time. Oh boy. Brother man, looking good, man, on this nice Friday. Granola berry, no you. No you. I appreciate it. How are you doing today, Granola berry? We're trying to figure out why it's not letting me queue for dungeons. I feel like I'm the only person left out. Dude, the beta is calling me a beta. It's saying I might have to like completely do a reset. We might have to do an add-on reset. This is crazy. Let's see, why was I coming to Orgrimmar? I have no idea. Just logged on. How goes your progress today? Girthlies, it's not even letting me queue up for dungeons. I don't know if it's... Who I anointed? Oh, I was going to go talk to Chromie. Am I enjoying the beta? I would be if I could get into dungeons, but... For some reason... Like, it's just not even letting me... It's not even showing me the queue. Like... Hmm. So let's really quick just go chat with Chromie because some people suggested that, and then we can try this obnoxious resetting the WoW user interface. I'm gonna do some dungeons, man. All right, Chromie, where you at? Why did it tell me to? Why suggest talking to Chromie? She doesn't even want to have anything to do with me. What the heck? Okay, so let's do this. It says completely exit World of Warcraft. We're doing this together, teamwork. Uninstall any add-on managers to make sure they don't re-add your removed add-ons. So what would that be, like? CurseForge? I'm guessing. Um, in the Blizzard Battle.net app, click Options and select Show and Explorer. Okay, Show and Explorer or Reveal and Finder. Okay, open the World of Warcraft folder. Okay, we're in there. Open the folder for the game version you're troubleshooting. We are doing the beta. Okay. Rename the cache interface and WTF folders to cache old, interface old, WTF old. Okay. Sorry, we're troubleshooting, team. We're troubleshooting. Old. We're doing this live. Interface. Rename. Interface. Old. Cache. Old, dude. Shout out to just beta problems, man. It's crazy how buggy the beta's been for me. Cache old. Okay, it's not letting me do that. I wonder why it's not letting me. The next step is just to relaunch WoW. Okay, we're just gonna try it. Let's relaunch WoW. YOLO. Wouldn't let me reload the. Wouldn't let me rename the cache folder, but here we are. So yeah, the progress has been today, but honestly, all I care about is getting into dungeons. So if I can literally just fix why it's not letting me get into dungeons, I'll be a happy boy. Let's launch. Hopefully I didn't just like nuke all of my progress, but really I'm still level 80. Let's see. Okay. Okay, it's taking a bit to load in, so I'm guessing like it is like recreating those folders maybe. Okay, come on. We gotta believe. Let me into dungeons, please. It is hella loud. It is hella loud. Give me a second. It sucks it's not working. Maybe Overwolf. Or is Overwolf not affected CurseForge? I think it loads CurseForge through Overwolf, so we might have to do that too. There's a lot of beta users this round. I think it's the housing drum. Oh my god, it's so loud. Yeah, you think it's housing making that? Probably. Okay. Yikes. That's up there. Okay, it does look like my interface was reset. Please let me queue for dungeons. Why? What did I do? Maybe it's gear. Maybe there's like a gear vendor here. But people are saying that they were able to queue for dungeons from the rip. All right, let's try a midnight test discussion. Um, don't you? Oh, I'm not in an instance. Hold on. Okay. Said it's not letting me. Oh, y'all can read it. I moved my chat up. I invite you, but I'm in the league game. Hey, good luck in the league game. I saw some clips of like the league world championships and how they had that like lady literally singing there. That's crazy. Q swag. Okay, you told me to guess what. I can guess anything. I'm guessing that you had a work meeting yesterday, and in that meeting, they said that they're actually looking for a new CFO, and they promoted you to CFO. How close am I? That's my guess. Okay, so that's not it. Oh man, dude. Like what even do I do if I can't do dungeons? I don't want to level. Okay, let's see what people said. Okay, so they're saying that you have to get you just can't do it at level 80. So I just literally need to get to level 81. Yikes. Yeah, that's pretty bad games. Hey, maybe I should swap names with you. Pretty bad at games would be my name. Said the same thing. All right, let's get back to questing, I guess. So it has to do with my main and midnight. Mistweaver? Mistweaver. Come on, IQ swag. Mistweaver. Let me hear it. Oh gosh. I feel like I haven't been this excited for news. Not excited for news, but like this on the edge of my seat for news since I thought LeBron was going to retire before he did. Oh, come on, go ahead and give it to me. What is it, swag? Alright, we got to get to level 81. Mistweaver, that's what I love to hear. That is right. That's the only correct main for Midnight. That is right. Welcome to the dark side. Honestly, it's a blast, dude. You're making a good choice. It is a blast. You know, it's kind of funny though. They were like, "Hey, we really want to remove the kicks from all the healers, um, but we want one healer to keep their kick. What healer makes the most sense to keep a kick?" And some guy in the meeting said, "Would that be Mistweaver?" And he got fired. They were like, "Out." It's like the Toby of the office, you know? Like, it only makes sense, right? Like, why would Mistweaver not be the only healer with a kick? Just, I'll never understand. Scourge Bane. These kinds of quests are cool where you just, like, pick up all these weapons that do different effects. I don't hate this. Bang. Bang. Oh, that's it? Ooh, the bow. Wait, I want to use the bow. I don't even want to get the axe yet. Where's an enemy? Who's the chosen one? You. Wait. I'm out of range. Ah. Give me an enemy. No! Okay, we're gonna stun. Fire the bow. Bang! Oh, that's kind of lame, actually. Kind of wish I just stayed up there and got the axe. Okay, we got to get to level 81. So I need to speed up my questing. And then we gain access to dungeons. We get to really spice it up. I'm thinking, and you guys can provide your input here, I'm thinking we start off our dungeons with some caster. Some, like, Way of the Serpent style healing, right? To me, that sounds like the most enticing right now. Just mess around with it. Balasar Four Dragon says, give me a second, let me beat this guy up. Says, that is, what is that HUD that looks like the compass has the number 5 above your character? I think that's the built-in, like, kind of like their, like, Blizzard's replacement for bigwigs, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how I toggled it on, but it was in the settings. But yeah, this is their, like, new bigwigs, like, boss timers or something. So basically, it's going to say, like, this is 5 seconds out, I think. And you're going to see, I think this is what the boss is currently casting. And you're going to see, like, an icon of a spell kind of, like, moving. Then you're like, okay, it's 10 seconds away. It's 5 seconds away. Then bang, it's going to cast it. You know, that kind of thing. Wait, are you picking up the weapons that would float during the Kael'thas fight in the I raid? Hey, that's beyond me. I started in Shadowlands. I am a WoW baby, so I have no clue, but the weapons are sick, I can tell you that. Okay, let's get a weapon. They're all agility. Okay. Well, verse master haste first, baby. I wonder if I should be getting mastery while leveling, because mastery's kind of broken this early on with the buffing talent thing. And this makes me so happy. Yep, I have that boss timer week, or yeah. I don't. This is like built into the game. I don't really remember how I did it. Okay, we're attacking Goliath now. Not Goliath. What's it called? Oh, Godzilla. Godzilla. That's what I'm looking for. Mastery is king. Dude, the new talent, I mean, it actually adds some damage to your mastery, and I feel like it's scaling really well at these low levels. Have you gone back and did any of the storyline up to Lich King? I mean, I've like quested some of the healers that I've leveled up and stuff through like Wrath's story and stuff, but not like too much, right? Like I haven't done the full quest line. Okay, we're gonna use this weapon. I feel like this is the worst weapon to have used. It's a real fun raid progression alongside the storyline. Like I do want to eventually one day, if I can find the time, actually level some characters in like some of the slower campaigns. But for me, it always just makes sense to go with the quickest. Like whatever the quickest leveling is, and right now I'm pretty sure it's still BFA, right? Like unless you're doing some like speed run crap. But all right, let's nuke down Godzilla. Hopefully this dings me to 81. I doubt it though. We're skipping storylines, skipping cutscenes because we just want to level. Don't want spoilers here. Run! Mount up. Can I show you the build I'm currently using and let you critique it? Yeah, post a screenshot in the general channel of Discord, and I'll take a look. Let's see. Alright, yeah, my general chat pulled up. I have been playing since BC. 07's when I started. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous of anyone that got to play through like all the cool, like Mist of Pandaria and stuff. Basically, just Mist and Wrath. That's kind of the two that I'm really jealous about. Okay, I need to stop fighting these guys and just run. To be honest, we just got a blitz to 81. One thing that's annoying is the built-in nameplates literally block the question mark above people's head. Okay, this is kind of sick. Who's gonna pop out like Ragnaros or something? Oh, I'm supposed to go this way or? I have no idea. No, we do defend here. I really want to take a Casterville, just like weave around some Jade Lightnings. Very excited to get into these dungeons. Dang, I was really hoping that Feral Druid would stick with me. There he is. The boy is back. Dude, that Feral Druid's going crazy. Does Feral Druid still have Convoke? I hope so. I could not imagine a post-Convoke... Uh-oh. Feral Druid. I just feel like it'd be... They couldn't make a playable version of Feral Druid that doesn't play with Convoke. Come on, Feral Druid. Let's pull everything. Yeah, very jealous of you starting in 07. I feel like I've just missed out on so many good tiers of WoW. I mean, luckily I liked Shadowlands, and obviously Dragonflight was pretty dope. But yeah, just missed out on some good years of WoW. Dude, this quest takes forever. Oh, also I can be using Chi for damage. Like after I blackout kick, I can pop Chi to insta get 4 stacks of teachings and then blackout kick again if I wanted to. Alright, skippy skip. Let's go. Okay, IQ Swag posted this here. Let's see it. I have it copied. We'll take a look. You want me to critique it? Okay. IQ Swag. Let's take a look. I want to post a pic of my current UI in your Discord, but it won't let me upload or paste a photo. Moonbeam, so the other day our Discord got absolutely ransacked by someone posting a bunch of like extremely gory pictures. So I did have to disable that, and I haven't really gone through and re-enabled. I had to turn off like all these permissions and stuff. So that's why. That is why. But you can DM me if you want to. You can send it to me as a DM. Then maybe like I could post it or something. Be like, hey, this is Moonbeam's UI. Like they want you to take a look or something. You know. Okay, we just got an achievement. What is this? No. Okay. I was hoping that would just like say, you now have access to dungeons. Alright, now we can fly around. Whoa! Is this the new city? Or is this an old city? Regardless, dude, this is absolutely stunning. This has got to be a new city, right? Dude, that is beautiful. It's giving like Aladdin vibes. Wow. Okay. Very impressed. Say less? Okay. Because I am very interested. But yeah, our Discord was absolutely ransacked by some loser that just, he was posting like horrible stuff. Uh-oh. The floor's missing. Oh, I'm gonna fall. So yeah, I had to like kind of trim down the permissions for a bit, at least while we stabilized it, you know. Glad you understand. Okay, it looks like a lot of people are here. Unlock the Silvermoon Court. Let's take Crit Mastery. Why don't we? Okay. Give me XP. Okay, we're getting very close to 81, which is the goal. Don't go to the barbershop in the city. Is it bugged? Or what? Uh-oh. I wasn't planning on it, but now I kind of want to. But does it like kick you out or something? Or like crash your game? Oh, also QSwag's build. Okay, IQSwag's build. Okay, so we're running Tier Morning. We're also running Shaylin's, which I haven't really tested with Shaylin's yet. Way the Crane Chi-Ji. So you got this little combo. So it's a Fistweaver build. Resplendent Mist. See, Resplendent Mist is very much like just not as much of a good talent as you would hope. I'm much more of a fan of taking this point and putting it into Morning Breeze. Do not sleep on Morning Breeze. I'm very interested in this like tier of Morning Shayloons in a fist weaving build. That seems fun. Like, I mean, it looks like a standard Chi-Ji build, but then like with some clear variations. But hey, I also highly recommend, dude. Emperor's Elixir is the truth. So nice. Such a big deal. Shayloons, I need to mess with it. I definitely need to mess with it. Yo, what's up, Saint Crits? Happy Friday. Very good to see you. Don't do it, Dewey. Dude, that is my favorite movie. Gerthules, you just quoted like one of my top 3 favorite movies of all time. Don't do it, Dewey. I've gone smelling blind. So good. So good. Clicking on the mirror can take you under the map. What? You're just convincing me to go. Like, what do you know me? That's what you're doing. You're making me want to go in. Also, how do I get to this next place? Is it up here? No, it is not. It is so laggy in the city, though. Okay, so this is a portal room. It's nice to locate. Dude, these girls just be yapping. Alright. How many more people do I have to listen to before I can do dungeons? I'm only talking to these people. I want them to know I am only talking to you so I can do dungeons. Let that sink in. Valera just works for the city now? Wasn't she like one of the strongest rogues in the universe? I walk my own path. However, this is my office where I sit behind a cubicle. Girl, Valera, come on, girl. Come out here and kill some dragons. What are you doing? Let's see. That movie had me crying from that. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. He's terrible at cutting hair. Hey, look. I am not new to a bad cut. But I love seeing the bugs. Part of the reason why Skyrim is one of my favorite games is because you can't do a full Skyrim playthrough without like dying to a random bug at like the worst time. It happens. Who am I yapping to? Dude, the city's freaking massive. It's so pretty though. This is a beautiful city. This definitely beats Valdrakken, which before I thought Valdrakken was like one of the better cities. The lag though, the lag is not that good. Okay. Brother, I just want to get to level 81. Stop making me quest. The Turtle Sun. Wait, what? Obtain the arcane projector from Romath. Romath, dude. Okay, there we go. Stay a while and listen to Leodrin? Optional. Peace. I'll see you later. Best of luck with your conversation. Reach the Fairbreeze Village. Alright. Where's that? Dude, this new map is so pretty. What the heck? It's not letting me scroll in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for looking at the map. Okay, maybe I do need to stay a while and listen. Or maybe that thing that I just got is how I do it. Okay, I'm staying a while and listening, and they are not talking. Ah. Ah, okay, this is who I listen to. So now I just have to reach the village. Okay, it's over there. Nice. Let's get out of here. Just be careful with delves. Got locked in one yesterday. I've seen some posts about it, too. I appreciate the heads up. And fell through one today. Hey, look, I am the last person that you have to worry about getting stuck in a delve. You can't find me dead or alive in a delve unless it gives me like a lot of player power. I did your challenge. 3k healers, monk, shaman, druid, paladin. But I hit a stone wall when started a Disc Priest. Is he complicated or is it just me? It is a very complicated healer, and also you have to pair that with the fact that you don't have a kick, so you're very reliant on your group to kick. So that's just a big added factor. So, but yeah, Disc Priest is pretty tough. It plays differently from all the other healers for sure. So don't let it get you down. Ugh. Once you get in a dungeon, the lag goes away. If we get into a dungeon, Jesus, man, this questing is crazy. Let me go kill Sharp Maul first. Sweet, done. Alright. Sharp Maul approached. The murderous light bloom Hydra. Bang. It's even laggy out here too. Oh, I don't need to kill this guy. Actually, I'll just help them. Dude, it's so laggy. The queuing of my spells is just throwing me off. Alright, we're approaching level 81, so we're about to be able to get into dungeons. I'm going to go ahead and slap together a fun little caster build. We're going to vibe. We're going to stay in a Soothing Mist or a Jade Lightning and have fun with it. Come on, 81! But we're so far away. Okay. Who do I talk to here? There we go. Soothe those. Ew, he just said my poor kitten, but he's actually talking about a kitten, so that's allowed. A little sus for a second there, though. What are we doing? Aha. Is he up top? What is going on? Where is this person? Okay. What is this quest, dude? Okay, it's showing me there. Ah, okay, the bush. Found it. Dude, I'm so good at questing, it's not even funny. Alright, come on, level 81. Dude, I'm the world's best quester. And it's not even close. Beta characters will stay after official launch? No. So this is like a separate game. This is like a test environment. But it is like a good way to kind of get a head start. You can kind of, what a lot of people do, like a lot of the Race World First people are doing this week, is they're practicing leveling. So they're trying to find the most efficient way to level their characters so, you know, they can do their Race World First. I know a lot of people do that for this time period. Seeing you questing without DMV, dang, I know, right? Honestly, DMV, the pressure was there, man. I was sucking it up. But now I feel like I feel like modern day quests just make sense. Whereas like those old school quests, dude, I couldn't be bothered. They just did not make sense. Perhaps. Yeah, maybe. Okay, well, let's turn in this quest. Come on. 81, we have to believe. 81, please. Oh, no. Goodness, man. Okay, we need to slay some worms. We need to shoe some hawkstriders. Okay, I missed a worm. I'm shooing them. Oh, what is this? I don't know what that just did for me, but here we are. But I need to be here. Why do I need to be here? I guess pick up all these books counts as helping a citizen, maybe? Oh, by the way, no one asked, but I'm just going to say it anyways. My guild is, we're progging, I don't need to sit in this chair. We're progging on Mythic Dimensions. Oh, dang, dude, they just destroyed that thing. We're progging on Mythic Dimensions, and we are, well, not consistently, but at least a couple times last night. We went from having seen P3 once to now we've seen it about maybe maybe like 8 times. So we've seen good prog through. We now have basically got P2 and or 1 and 2 down. You know, so very excited. Dementius will fall soon enough. Get trapped, nerd. Okay. Who's next? Hawkstrider, I shoo you away, right? Go away. You too. Okay. Dude, some quests just take forever, man. Might get to the point where I just have to stand on a spawn of the things and no, we have to shoot these. What are you doing? Like, I might have to find a worm spawn and then just stand there and spinning crane kick. Just to tag it before other people kill it. What is this? What do I talk to you? She's glowing. I don't want to talk to her. Oh man, questing, dude. I don't get it. I don't get how DMV does it. Some people can just quest all day and be happy, and like, man, I don't get it. Get me into dungeons ASAP. That is my approach. Oh god. Let me trap you. Ooh. Boo. Okay, we're like racing versus all of the other players to be able to do this stuff. Okay. So now we need to shoo a couple more and slay a few more of these guys. Easy enough. And then it's dungeon time. Dungeon o'clock. It was rough watching the P2 deaths. Oh, my guild took 60, 75 and P3 to finish with 371 pools overall. Ooh, okay. I mean, our guild is we prog very quickly. Like, so I expect us to have it down soon. Like we've kind of seen the first few sequences, and I feel pretty solid about the first few sequences. And other than like a few random wipes in P2, I feel like we have P1 down to where like we still had one person who wasn't here last week who was dying a bit in P1, but P1 we have down basically. It's all P2, and then P2 we are having an issue where like some pulls the wrong. Oh, my ring light just went out. Some pulls the wrong ad will die randomly, and so we all get sucked through like the wrong hole. But other than that, like P2's felt like we've got it pretty cleaned up, you know. Where are these things, man? I need to shoot 2 more. Here's one. Get shooed. I need more worms. We're looking for yellow health bars. There's one. We need two more. Yellow health bars. Come on. I also need to turn my ring light back on. It's crazy. Disclaimer, I watched them prog the mythic fight. Only participated in data collection. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, P3 definitely is the hardest phase. But I'm playing Chi-Ji, so it's going to be easier for me to live and heal. Like, I don't really care about my movement in P3, whereas, like, if I were playing Yulon, the movement and staying alive and not clipping the one-shot mechanics is much scarier. Let me turn on my ring light, and I'll be... One second. But yeah, we've basically progged to the point where we are able to save lust for P3 like during that burn phase, which is good. Um, and then it's just like we just have to get like 3 or 4 different sequences down. Now, granted, they are the most difficult sequences of the fight, but a couple reps each, and we should be there. So I'm thinking we could get it down next Thursday, like our second raid of the week. But you know, that always could happen or not happen. It just depends. Depends on the kind of week we're having. But I'm feeling good, dude. The Chi-Ji build is feeling fantastic in P1 and 2. And I am more excited to play it in P3 than I would a Yulon build because, like I said, playing the Yulon build and having to like look at health bars and cast Vivifies constantly and stutter step with rushing wind kick to I don't know all of that and manage my mana bar. Like I don't want to deal with that. I'm just gonna punch and kick, call it a day, have fun, and peace out with cutting edge. Is the game crashing? No, it's not. Okay, dude. Where's the worm? I need one more. Show me the worm. Here's one. Touch of death. Okay, this should be level 81. Which means that we should be able to get into dungeons. Oh my goodness, we're so close. Alright, what's this lady's quest? Sure. I am a bush. Yeah, dude, I am. It's like, it's edging. Like, look how close this is. It's crazy. At least I know that this little quest will get me there, so. We'll be in dungeons in no time. When do you think Midnight's out? January? I'm thinking like early February. That's my guess. Early February. But I'm sure like it'll probably line up around the time that like maybe like a couple weeks after Midnight or after Remix is done, you know. I am a suit. This is so stupid. I'm literally hiding as a training dummy. How does that make sense? Oh yeah, okay. Moonbeamy sent me their UI. So let's see Moonbeamy's UI. Okay. You also labeled some things for me. So this is your rushing wind kick. This is your vivacious vivification. That looks sick. That looks so sick. Jadefire Stomp. Oh, if you're down there, I see. You won't need this in Midnight, right? Blackout Kick stacks right under your player. I like that. And that's Chi Burst if it's available. That's cool. It's your Manatee stacks. I like that a lot. Your Shayloon stacks shown in like a progress bar. I like that a lot. I like this a lot. I love this a lot. I love when things like aren't like symmetrical to exactly because it allows your brain to kind of move where it needs to go. Like your brain knows where everything is at. You know what I mean? I like that a lot. So Moonbeam, it gets the stamp of approval for me. I like it a lot. Personally. Okay, how close are we to finishing this quest? Probably pretty close. All right, let's act like we're this little cardboard cutout. The rumor mill thread on Blizzard, we're stuck at March 14th. I mean, it sounds about right. Sounds about right. I would not think as early as January. But the thing is, like, March 14th kind of means, like, would that mean that they're doing a season 4? Because that's a long time away. I'm so attached to this UI too. I know, it's such a shame. I love my UI, and I'm just like, ugh. Big shame. Okay, finally. Level 81. Put me there. Hey! Okay. We're there. So we finally have a hero talent point. Ah, we still don't get spirit font, do we? Okay, let's slap together a little caster build. Let's do it. Caster M plus. What do you guys say? They stated their 3 was the last planned season. I think 0.7 is the last planned update. Okay, yeah. Put it in and then remove it, and it will show up. What did I say? I'm forgetting. Yes, you do. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I'm stupid. Sweet. Causing your next envelopment is to channel 5, so the mist to up to 5 allies. If spirit fonts, soothing mist, heal a full target, will jump to another. Okay. Okay, let's slap together caster build. Tear of Morning. So we want to spread renewing mists. Have enveloping mist ticking. Let's go Yulon, YOLO. Go Way of the Serpent. I am so excited for this. So, Pseudomist Crackling J Lighting can be channeled while moving, but you're slowed. Shaylin's gift healing to increase by 15% and Renew Mist. That'll change to, I think, Vivify if we change back, right? See, it's cool because you can go Morning Breeze plus Rushing Wind Kick, or you can just go Jade Empowerment, Jade Fire Teachings. We're going to jam with that. So I kind of do want to try Amplified Rush with a caster build. That sounds super fun to me. Enveloping Mist with Emperor's Elixir. I feel like I don't need Emperor's Elixir personally. Let's go Unison. We're going to be Soothing Misting a lot. Dude, Tranquil Tea sounds so sick. I'm very excited to mess with that. I do think that I go Energizing Brew. I'm probably going to drain my mana. Do I want Lotus Infusion or Zen Pulse? Probably Zen Pulse. Dude, what would a caster build look like without a Celestial? Ooh. Wait. That sounds fun. Celestialless caster build? Or do you have to take a Celestial? Oh, game's crashing. Uh-oh. What did I do? The game did not like that. It was like, you better take a Celestial and you better like it. Okay, how bad is this? How bad does this look? I guess I don't need Crane Style. Where can I put that point? Maybe here. Maybe I do want Lotus Infusion. Let's just YOLO. Let's take Peaceful Mending. Why not? Okay. Let's have fun with it. Oh, I forgot about hero talents. Oops. I absolutely love the creativity of the new expansion. Lets you have, yeah, it is a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun so far. Screw it. Let's just rock with Master of Harmony, and I kind of do want to take Purified Spirit. Is there anything over here that I want specifically? So we're tinkering with a caster Mistweaver build. Just because it's fun. Okay, so I'm curious. Celestial Determination says that while you have your Celestial out, so while you have Yulon out, you cannot be slowed below 90% of your normal movement speed. I want to test really quick, how does that work with Way of the Serpent slowing you to 60% of your movement speed? So let's go ahead and test without. So let's just Soothing Mist something. See how slow we are, 60% movement speed. Let's swap to this. And let's pop our Celestial and then start a Soothing Mist and see from there. Okay, so I'm guessing it does work because I look faster. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, I actually don't hate that. That's a pretty cool little shout. But now let's just make sure that I'm not tripping. Yeah, it does work. Okay. Alright, it's dungeon time. Ooh, it's so on. It is so on. Now, I'm not going to know any of the mechanics, so, you know, go easy on me. I definitely do want to dabble with Shaylin. I feel like Shaylin's going to be really good in a Chi-Chi build. Peaceful Mending's a meme, though. Does Peaceful Mending work off of the Spirit Font Soothing Mist? If I see a bubble, don't stand in it. Everything else is easy. Okay. Noted. Will do. Or I guess will not do. Alright, now we wait to get into a dungeon. But I am not going to be questing because questing's boring. Oh, that's cool. Ever since Shadowlands had that giant shattered sky, I feel like they're just going to keep like mimicking that aesthetic, you know? Because it was really cool. Like, that was the coolest, like, artwork of Shadowlands, in my opinion. Okay, why is this guy following me? Yeah, go away. Oh. It looks like some of the world's not loading in. Lovely. Let's get here. Let's get somewhere vibey. Let's tinker with some builds really quick. Okay. New loadout. Fist M plus. Alright, let's slap together a Fistweaver build. Just changed every talent one at a time. I do want to go Shayloons here. I feel like with a Fist Weaving build, you're not going to be spending as much mana. So Tranquility is probably not as good in a Mythic Plus build, like a Fist Weaving build. I can't get everything that I want. But we could go something like... Dang. I wish I just had one more talent. Maybe as we level up, we'll get one more. I guess I could just go without Spirit Font with this build. I want Dance of Chi-Chi too, but... Spirit Font, I guess, is the way. How is new Conduit the Celestials? It's just so weird to me. Or do they revert it? Check out Way of the Crane for fist. Oh yeah, I meant to swap that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Other than that, this build looks fine, right? I like Jade Bond. I'm a big Jade Bond gamer. Actually, I don't know. Now that Chi gives you 4 stacks to teaching the monastery, I feel like just getting that effect more often would be nice too. So I don't know. Get to the Celestials might become my new favorite. What else though? It looks fine to me. Just the bottom half, there's just so many different ways you can go. I guess we could go here. That's probably more worth it. The reason why I had the second Secret Infusion Point talented is because I want to go down to Dance of Chi. And it kind of sucks that you have to take Pull of Mists to get down to Teachings. I mean, you could go Amplified Rush, but nah. All right, but let's swap back to the caster build. We're going to be... This build, I don't know what to call it yet, but this is going to be a build... It's a caster build that's playing Awaken Jade Fire plus Jade Empowerment. Whereas the alternative is that you could build a caster build that is, instead of playing Jade Empowerment as your main damage source, you could play Rushing Wind Kick as your main damage source. And if you do that, then you would take Morning Breeze, or just not take either of them, to be honest. Hmm. See, like, this build actually would be good with Tranquility, because we're going to be sipping away our Mana Tea. Let's try it out. Tranquility. Legacy of Wisdom. I mean, this is going to be sick, dude. This is going to be so sick. Okay, now we don't have to take Peaceful Mending. Oh my god, dude. I am so excited for this. Caster Monk, dude, with new Shaylun's Gift. I haven't tested with Shaylun's Gift at all yet, though, so it might be a little sloppy at first. While channeling Manatee, you breathe. I kind of just want to go Yulon's Whisper because it did see a buff coming in, but also our goal is to just chug away our Manatee. Like, I want to generate a ton of stacks and just drink away. Um, maybe Emperor's Elixir. Let's try it. I haven't really messed with Emperor's Elixir too much. Am I tripping, or did they take Vivify away from us? So they didn't really. IQ Swag, the reason why you don't have Vivify is because it's now either Vivify or Shaylun's Gift. It's either one. So if you talent out of Shaylun's Gift, it's just Vivify. But if you talent into Shaylun's Gift, it's kind of like a different version of Vivify. Um, so yeah, they didn't take it away from us, but they took it away from you since I know you're talented into Shaylun's. However, if you want Vivify back, you swap out. So this is a caster build, but I'm going to be relying on Shaylun. So basically, I'm going to see, is a 0-stack Shaylun's Gift enough to heal? Who knows? We'll see. This is what today's about, but I guess today is all about sitting in queue. Holy. Said average wait time would be 5 minutes. We've been here for 7.5 so far. Shaylun's Gift is way better? Okay, I'm excited to see it. Very excited to see it, but I am curious if maybe I need to click bind it first. Ooh, okay, I need to... Where's my add-ons folder? Oh, God. Oh, no. I deleted it. I uninstalled. Just do a follower dungeon? Yeah, I mean, we could. We could, but that wouldn't give us XP. I want to get XP so I can start unlocking all the fancy stuff. Okay. Give me a second. Let me reinstall Click. Reinstall and click. Okay, it is back. Let me do a little refresh. Slash reload. I think it does. I got some from Meadery when I started. Okay. I could always do one. Dude, your Shaylin hits for 140k. That's like my whole health bar. That is insane. Insanity. But it's really cool because you can basically just turn your Shayluns into like a single target slam, or you can make it like an AoE heal. And I'm excited to see what the AoE heal is as like my little filler spell, basically. 1700 mana. That's a chunk of mana. Okay, let's get click back. We have it. Very nice. Now I'm going to have to re-click bind all my stuff. That's okay, though. Yikes. Okay. Add a binding. We want... Soothing Mist. Change binding. 5. Save. Add binding. Tiger's Lust. Save. Add binding. 6. Save. 9. Save. Shaylin's Gift. 8. Save. Detox. Save. Renewing Mist. We did all this yesterday, but I stupidly reset all my stuff today, trying to get things to work. I think that's everything. Very nice. Okay. Bang. Shayluns is healing me 0 stacks for like 25k, which we take that, dude. I take that all day because it's hitting 5 people. By the way, I was watching AutoJack earlier, and it sounded like Cell will work in Midnight. I think it will too. It's just that the author hasn't made a version for it yet in the beta. So, like, we can't test it right now because the author of Cell hasn't just hasn't made a new version for it that's going to work in the beta. But they haven't said that it's not going to work. You know, like Weak Wars has said they're not coming back. Oh, why did I just cast Yulon? That's weird. Okay. Okay, we might just go to a follower dungeon because I want to test the spice, dude. Because these random dungeons are, the queue times are crazy, man. Windrunner Spire. Let's go. So Skater was so happy when he said that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure he has like a direct contact with the dev or something, but I don't know that for sure. But maybe he knows, he's talked to him or something. Was in it for 11 minutes and just popped, so we just need patience? Damn. Okay, that's... I am a very patient person, but... not while I stream. I want to keep things flowing, you know. We'll do this, because also I haven't seen this dungeon yet. It looks pretty cool. Okay, so we have a caster build going. Alright, followers, you lead the way. You got it, dude. Uh-oh, my... oh no, because I'm tracking one more buff, it knocked everything up. Hold on, edit mode. We'll just add more columns. It doesn't matter. Okay, that should be better. Alright, team, where are we going? Do I have to talk to this guy? No. Haha, look at me. I am an avatar of lightning. I'm gonna make my character's name Azula at this point. I wish Crackling Jade Lightning lasted longer, though. So basically, like you can be in a crackling jade lightning channel, and then Thunder Focus Tea and Enveloping Mist to quickly stop to your or swap to your Soothing Mist. That is very cool. All right, tank. Which way? I guess I can be in a follower dungeon while I'm. Oh, I guess I can't queue for that. Giving me my orbs. Dude, this is so much fun. I'm gonna do a key push series where I push as just caster monk. What do you guys think? Should I push to 3K as a caster monk? I have two Mistweavers, both level 80. I mean, I would have to level them both to 90 to do that, but I kind of want to do like a full Fistweaver 3K push, then a full like Mistweaver 3K push. That sounds like a lot of fun to me. Alright, let's sip some Manatee stacks. Oh my god, look at that Shayloon's gift. Stack up. Oh my goodness. Dude, this talent is unreal. Touch of Death. Leg sweep. Back to ranged. Dude, this Manatee drinking, giving you Shayloon stack talent is going to be crazy in Raid. I mean, that is insanity. Okay, let's make it to a boss fight, and then I'll back out, and we'll just sit in queue for a real dungeon. Go, tank. What are you doing? Let me just reposition while I'm channeling a Soothing Mist, why don't I? Ooh, it's spicy. I mean, like, right now it's a follower dungeon, so no one's taking any damage, so, like, I'm not having to Soothing Mist, but it's gonna be so cool to just weave in between Soothing Mist and Jade Lightnings. Like, oh my goodness, dude. Oh, not in line of sight. Okay. Also, the Shayloon's gift instant cast inside of a Soothing Mist channel is so clean. Oh man, I am so happy with my decision to play Mistweaver next tier. Even if just for this little meme build. Because now the meme could potentially be a dream. We have to see though. But I mean, perma cleaving, it is a lot weaker than like old Jadefire teaching, so it's not a cooldown. But it's like fine maintenance damage. It's obviously not going to be as good as your punch kick cycle, but you at least don't have to stand in melee all the time unless you're kind of forced into melee. If only Soothing Mist also had something built in where it just like every like 10th tick or so it would like proc rapid diffusion, you know. That way you're just getting like free hot generation like you do with your standard build, you know. That would be nice. Guys, out of my line of sight. I love how I'm just like letting the NPCs do the dungeon for me. Alright, dude, where the heck is the first boss? We fought so much trash. Punch people in the face. I love how Thunder Focus Tea puts down my statue. Oh, yeah, that new talent looks sick, too. That new talent definitely looks sick. I should probably be playing it in this build, to be honest. Let's touch of death. Dude, this little tank AI loves to LOS. Have y'all noticed that? It's like pulling things around a corner. I mean, the good thing, though, about this is, like, now this build... Really, this build lacked a good filler spell. Like, you'd just basically be forced to sit there and spam around HOTS during downtime or just spinning Crane Kick. And that was, like, one of the big downsides to playing a caster build. But now you have something to do. Like, I can just, you know, burn time between mechanics and stuff, between like tank busts. Ew, tank bust? Why did I say that? By just crackling, you know? But like I said, I want to get into a normal dungeon to see like how fine of maintenance healing is that. But I think Jade Empowerment also should make your Crackling Jade Lightning permanent, like, or at least double its length. Dude, where on earth is this first boss? Surely out here, right? I'm pulling more. Oh, God. Yeah, definitely should be playing that build. Or that talent in this build. So we'll make that swap. What would we turn away? I probably don't need Improved Touch of Death, right? Oh, I am. I am playing that. Okay. Ah, I see it. I see it. Why does it say Healing Stream? Oh, that's the Shamans? That's funny. Dude, this is so sick. Look at this, dude. I'm flying. My mana is flying too. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun to min-max though, for sure. Look at me healing that pet. Get healed. Fungal Bolt? You better kick that. Okay, I don't see a boss in sight, dude. It's probably in this little room over here, but it's taking forever to get to the boss. Right? Okay, yeah, let's dip out of this follower dungeon. Let's get into a real dungeon. Let's do it. We're gonna wait. We're gonna sit in queue until we find actual humans and not AI that like to waddle around. Meanwhile, I guess we can be like tweaking the build a little bit more. Alright. 11-minute queue time. Let's go. Just wait till you fist weave. You're going to be in love. I'm already there. IQ Swag. I am already there. What is it specifically that you think is new that's going to capture me a bunch? Because I am all about fist weaving. Fist weaving is my preferred way to play monk, but I just enjoy having like an alternate way to just like still be playing my monk and still getting weekly keys done on my monk, but feel like I'm playing another healer. You know what I mean? So I love that there's going to be two competitive-ish playstyles. Ooh, your ability to weave in enveloping mist. Which talent though? Do you just mean like new Chiji, how you can just do it, or do you mean like with Spirit Font? Oh, I need to add Spirit Font to my buffs. Um, Spirit Font. Yeah, you mean Spirit Font? Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be super sick. Super sick. But Spirit Font, it's saying Rising Sun Kick and Vivify. Does it not proc off of Shayloons? Is that a thing? Because that's big sad if not. It does? Okay. That's good. That is good. I guess we can look at this side of our tree. I feel like, okay. Ah, so Rising Sun Kick makes my next Shayloon's instant. Very cool. I mean, I guess it's still Vivacious, but Shayloon's being instant is pretty big. But maybe I do want it to be Serene Surge with this build. Any of this that I want. Probably just take Chi Warding. Why not? We do want Tiger Tail Sweep. We do want that as well. Don't necessarily need Yulon's Grace. Okay. Don't need this either. Ooh, Silent Sanctuary. I've been wanting to test this. Let's do it. Dude, this is so much fun. I am very excited for Midnight. So as a Fistweaver, I can proc Spirit Font and cast Enveloping Mist, and I get a Soothing Mist that procs on everyone in the group. Yeah, it's super nice. Super nice. We need a dungeon. Put me in a dungeon. I wonder if being in this like super buggy city or laggy city is like slowing down the queue time. What is this? Is this like going to be the new raid zone or something? Yeah, okay. Or is that just a dungeon? No, it's a raid. Okay. I'm stupid. It definitely gives vibes of new raid zone. But I guess while we wait in queue, I do want to say that if you've missed it, me and another streamer who is bigger than me, like much bigger than me, named Definitely Not Vlad, we're doing a co-stream series where we've role swapped. So he is playing healer, I am playing Frost Death Knight, and we've basically been leveling, working every Thursday together. We've been leveling these characters together, and we've both reached level 70 now. Um, and our goal is to push on both of them. He usually likes to just push to like 2.5k, but I do plan on, whether we go all the way or not together. I do plan on pushing to 3k on the Frost Death Knight. But the series is really fun because one, I am specifically just a healer player. You guys know this. I only heal. So playing DPS for the first time, I thought it would be like super easy. I mean, it kind of is, but because you have a lot less responsibility. But who said that? Still, it's fun because like I suck at damage. Like for the first few streams, like I was getting out damaged by DMV, and even still, like I kind of am getting out damaged by him, and he's playing Holy Priest. Um, but it's fun being a healer and trying to like learn DPS and like approach, like seeing how my brain approaches like mechanics from a DPS's point of view, you know. And it's gonna be fun. We have one more stream basically until we get to actually Mythic Plus, but we're thinking we're gonna try to stream either tomorrow on a Saturday if I'm able to, or we might just wait until next Thursday anyways and stream it then. But I'm very very excited. So if you've missed it, they have been a ton of fun. Our banter, like going back, we have so many clippable moments. I'll try to make some shorts out of them, but our banter's very good. We're like gonna be very good friends in the long run. I can tell. Um, so that alone is fun. But also, yeah, I know my viewers, you guys, are all healer players. So it's not super enticing to like watch a DPS character. I get that. However, when you think about it, it's a healer's approach to doing damage, and I think that it's making it fun to it's making it fun for me to get to go back and watch it while editing and stuff. So, highly recommend it. Obviously, I recommend it, but give it a shot. Maybe you'll enjoy watching it. It's every Thursday, maybe tomorrow even, to make up for Thanksgiving when we're gonna have to miss out. I think Conduit might be better for fist weaving because I don't have Vivify. I don't know why. What do you mean about not having Vivify? Why would that make Conduit better? I just think Harmonic Surge is just crazy. Like, Conduit is strong, don't get me wrong. And it probably will be better while leveling. Stampede of the Ancients is pretty enticing. You can put a pretty nice little shield on someone. Other than that, like, what are they gaining? What are they gaining? I mean, like, the more frequent Heart of the Jade Serpents is going to be fun if you do a bunch of things that scale up your Rising Sun kicks and stuff, but really, is it going to add more than Vitality's damage or Aspect of Harmony's damage and Harmonic Surge's healing? I just don't know. And now you're losing a big part of why Conduit was good in Mythic Plus, and that's that Conduit was giving you more Thunder Focuses, which was giving you more Jade empowerments, but now that's just not a thing. How do I get Vitality to proc? So whenever you press Thunder Focus T, you're kind of like opening up. You're taking the lid off of your bucket of Vitality, and you have 10 seconds to use it. So um, after you press Thunder Focus T, if you are talented into Harmonic Gambit, which I think you have Purified Spirit talented, but basically as you do damage and healing, you're storing some of that healing in a bucket. We're in a dungeon, but you're storing it in a bucket, and then when you press Thunder Focus T, you're removing that lid. You're starting a 10-second timer, and your kicks, your single target kicks, are going to try to apply it as a dot, like use your Vitality as a dot. But your any healing that you do is going to try to use it as a hot. So yeah, that's how you use the Vitality. Is you pop Thunder Focus T. I'd love a DPS or tank series too. Sizzling Saucepan. I'm telling you, we're doing it on Twitch and YouTube. I've been streaming it every Thursday, so go to my VODs if you want to catch up. Go to my VODs and you can see what we've done so far. So we've leveled our characters to level 70 so far. But if you don't really care to catch up, I do intend on making it into like one big edited video, the whole push into one video if I can. Ooh, they're taking turbo reduced damage. What is that? That's crazy. I do intend on doing that later on, but that'll be later. But if you just want to start now, you can start watching either tomorrow if I go live, or next Thursday once we get back together, and we'll level from 70 to 80 in our next stream whenever we're able to do it. So that is going to be very exciting. But so far, I'm telling you, Saucepan, it has been really fun. So highly recommend it. If that sounds interesting to you, it is. I can guarantee it's even more interesting than you would think. Oh, I took people the wrong way. Sorry, team. Okay, we now have a full squad of 5. I just switched it. That's the bubble I told you about. LOL. Oh, I see what you mean. The big bubble. The bigger shield? Yeah. I mean, it's cool and all. It's cool and all. But, like, in a real Mythic Plus dungeon, like, damage is so frequent, so often, that shield just gets eaten up immediately anyways, you know? I mean, so far, The maintenance healing is enough, even in a normal dungeon. But this is why I want to do a key pushing series next season with this caster build, and just see how far can we take it. Can it push to 3k? We might even find that this build could potentially give the Fistweaving build a run for its money. I doubt it, but it'll definitely be much more viable. If you're someone who has, in seasons past, just forced a caster build, just not even caring what's best and whatnot, and you're just a caster player, you definitely are gaining this season. Whether you're catching up to the Chi-Chi build in Mythic Plus, I don't know. I really don't know. In fact, I think I'm going to change my keybind of Jade Lightning to 7, since we don't have Expel Harm. I just don't like the left tree of Master of Harmony. Yeah, I mean, the only really sexy thing is, like, Overwhelming Force. The other things are just kind of like utility. Especially because we don't have Chi Burst anymore, you know? Oh my god, that Shayloon's gift just smacked, dude. Let's drink our Mana Tea again. We get another one. Bang! Dude, you can do some crazy HPS ramps. Hear me out. Hear me out. So every Enveloping Mist that we cast, our next Shayloon's gift is instant. So say that we are fighting like a big boss, like just say like, I don't know, Big Mama and Floodgate, right? And she's doing her jump start. You could slam a big 5-man Shayloon's gift instant cast, and then drink a couple Mana Tea stacks to get those stacks back of Shayloon's gift, and then Thunder Focus Tea, Enveloping Mist, and then do another big Vivify, or another big Shayloon's gift. Like, you can do some massive HPS with that. It is a little slow, because you are drinking Mana Tea mid-ramp, but it's cool. It's cool, okay? That's all we care about. I wish I could see damage meters. Did they ever get those working? I know there is a damage meter thing built in, but it just isn't working yet. They haven't worked for you. Dude, Shaylin's gift? Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. It's cool that it's, like, spammable. And look, I have it AoE. It's pretty cool. I guess, like, single target fights are where this build really sucks. But you can always just do your punch and kick build. You still are running Ancient Teachings. So it's still good enough, like, maintenance throughput, right? Okay, I have an instant Shayloon's on standby if I need it. I bet when this boss makes it live, dude, this mechanic is going to absolutely shred health. Like, this little ticking, I bet it's going to be a really big heal check. God, that Shayloon's gift just tears through health bars, man. Okay. Do we take this portal, I'm guessing? Okay. It keeps disappearing for it. Yeah, I just don't think that it's working yet. Don't think it's working yet. Ooh, do we go down to the ship? Is that where our final boss is? I love how my Jade Serpent statue followed us. It's kind of funny. Yeah, dude, I definitely feel like this build has more legs than I thought it did. Just the drinking a manatee giving you more Shaylin's gift stacks, Shaylin's being so good, like I don't know. I definitely think Jade Empowerment is like the downside to this build. Um so maybe, but then again, I don't know, because then that kind of lets you take uh Jade teachings. But maybe it could be that you just play the rushing wind kick build. Like, look at this. We just have constant healing going out. It's not a ton, but it's good enough throughput. It's allowing me to sit there and do damage during downtime. Also, with new Tier of Morning, like, you don't have to reapply your Enveloping Mist as often. It's pretty nice. Alright, I'm guessing the boss is in here? This dungeon seems very long. Unless this trash is, like, very easy to kill, I feel like you're going to be in here for a long time. Dude, this is so much fun. I can't even explain why it's fun. It just is. Just a good time. Oh. I do kind of miss Chi Burst. But, I mean, that's like the least of my worries, really. Yeah, very excited to test this next week once Mythic Plus is out. Yeah, it seems like if there's like less than like 3-ish target, I want to find the target count where it's just worth it with this build just to punch and kick. I'm sure there's a count for that. Yeah, definitely want to be the person to optimize this build. That sounds like a fun little experiment to me. Let's drink up these Shaylun stacks. I used a spinning cranky there to stop drinking my manatee because I want to keep some of those stacks on reserve. What is this? The Derelict Duo. Okay. I guess the downside to this build is I don't really know when I have Spirit Font active. Like, I haven't really seen it. Oh, that looks like... What do you do with that mechanic? There's like a bow there. Sylvanas' training bow? Do you have to do something with that? Is that like a mechanic? Oh. Guessing we're supposed to be fighting this person. Oh, we have to run the hook into her, I'm guessing. Ah, I see. So it's like a... Not Plague Fall, but what was that one dungeon? Necrotic Wake. I see. Very cool boss. Alright, where are we going next? I'm guessing this way. Can we... You can! You can do it! You can use your double jump while soothing misting. Or while crackling jade lightning. Watch. And a crackling jade lightning, and then double jump for mobility. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm nature locked. Okay. That's tragic. Oh, I'm nature locked again. Yikes. Okay, this is downside. Maybe this isn't the dungeon for it. But we also have this archer way back here just tearing into us. Oh, she's over here now. Don't worry, I'll take care of her on the move with a Jade Lightning. Can you do it with Soothing too? Hold on, I need a roll charge. Oh, that is so cool. I mean, it's like you're playing Elemental Shaman, but you're permanently like in your Ascendant. So cool. Or Ascendants. I love it. I kind of wish that they made these normal dungeons do more damage, though. Like, I wish there was actually something to heal. So we can actually test. Because, like, right now, this maintenance throughput of just Crackling Jade Lightning is enough to heal a whole dungeon. I guess I should be Rising Sun kicking. Like, weaving that in. Just so I can get these Spirit Font procs, but... Man, I wish Spirit Font would show on your default cooldown manager. To me, that just makes sense, right? Like, the new big buff that you want to be tracking, why can't you track it? Yeah, I definitely feel like Jade Empowerment is... We can't really see its full potential, but I feel like it's so far the, like, most... The thing that's probably going to be first to be replaced. Yo, Vlad, what's good, Vlad? Good to see you. Been talking about our streams together all day. Trying to hype them up on my end. Because they are so much fun, dude. I'm having a ton of fun. Like, I also, all morning this morning, I was like, I kind of want to go play some Frost Death Knight, but I know I can't. But man, that does sound exciting. Okay, we can use our new little see what's coming up button. Up ahead. Here comes Rallying Bellow. What is this? Ow. Okay. But it's good to see you, Vlad. Happy Friday. I forget your new stream schedule, but is Friday included? I think you were streaming today, right? Or no, it's Saturdays instead of Fridays now, right? Or something. I don't know. I'm just a face on a camera, dude. That's it. That's all I got. Okay, Rampage and 7. I actually do really like their little bigwigs replacement. Not even days. Oh god, that does not help me. Just like even days of the month. So you're saying like you did stream today? Interesting. If that's how you're doing it, that's very interesting. Yeah, I only stream even days of the month. That boss is something. The thing about these bosses, like, I'm afraid to judge them yet, because the moment that I say a boss is, like, easy, then they're just going to scale up the tuning. You know what I mean? Okay, so the 2nd, 4th, and 6th days of the week. And since you do stream Thursdays, I'm guessing you start on Mondays, your weeks? Or do your weeks start on Sundays? See, I'm... Vlad, you know this. You should know this by now. I'm not the smartest cookie. Or brightest, sweetest cookie. What's the saying? I don't know, man. What is this? Gust Strike. It's a tank knockback. What is this? Slicing Winds icon. What does this do? Bolt Gale. How much does it hurt? Not. Okay. Noted. I am not the cookiest cookie. Exactly. Now, what is this mechanic? Okay, I'm guessing just get out of that mechanic. Oh, do we have to collect these? That's so cool. It knocks you over the line. Oh, that's really cool. I like that mechanic. So you have to walk over a little arrow. Oh, team, hello? Team, y'all good? Okay, so he's about to do his little cone thing. We'll just touch a death him before he does it. That's a cool boss. I like that a lot. Don't like that he didn't give me any gear, though. Wait, that was the dungeon, right? Yeah, it was. Okay. Man, he's just over here playing a harp. Not the cookiest cookie. It ain't that deep. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Dude, I'm so stupid. I knew that. We've literally talked about you streaming on Tuesdays. We've talked about you streaming on Saturdays. And we stream together on Thursdays. Not the cookiest cookie. But yeah, okay, so your weeks do start on Monday. Interesting. Look at my Jade. My statues. What a bro. Just hanging around. The servers are restarting in 13 minutes. You hate to see that. So how did it feel? Honestly, it felt great, but the thing is, like, no damage was coming through. It's super chill dungeons, no damage coming through. We're gonna have to really wait until next Tuesday when we can get in and actually see, in Mythic Plus dungeons, because then we'll be able to see how much healing happens. However, the flow of the build is 1,000% there. Like being able to sit in either your damage rotation or sit in a Jade Empowerment and just be channeling that for damage. Then once the damage is about to start, instantly Thunder Focus Tea Enveloping Mist someone as that damage starts, and automatically jump into that Soothing Mist and spam around that. And the synergy between using that first Enveloping Mist to kind of start your healing amp into your instant cast Serene Surged Shaylin's Gift. Super awesome. Like, super awesome. We need to get to 90, but I feel like part of me thinks that on Tuesday they're just gonna like let us, jump our characters to level 90, right? Like I feel like that's gonna be a thing. Because usually, like in the alpha, they give you you can basically just create a level 90 character. So I mean, I do still plan on like over the weekend leveling this character to 90, or at least not maybe all the way to 90, but a lot of the way to 90. Right? Sorry, I have a big scene thing. I just want you to try fist sweeping, see how you like it. I know I like it. Like, I know I like it. But it's getting close to the time where I normally call the stream. Usually it's a different server just for max. Yeah, for sure. So I think they're going to open up like new servers with max level stuff enabled. That's what I think, Mantooth. That's how they usually do it with beta. Gave me such a great idea of using Dance of Chi and OMG. Yeah, Dance of Chi is one of my favorite talents, like for sure. Yes, we're losing Jade Empowerment, but we're gaining the ability to also take Dance of Chi, and oh man, it cranks healing. Like it cranks healing. Also, Top Deck, dude. What is up? Top Deck with a Prime sub. Hell yeah, I appreciate the support, Top Deck. The Bezos bucks, they go hard. You just ripped money out of Jeff Bezos' pocket, gave him to a small streamer, so I appreciate it. But also choosing me as your prime choice, it means a lot. So thank you so much, Top Deck. Also, the name Top Deck. I wonder, are you a card game player? Do you play MTG or what card games do you play with the name Top Deck? Or are you just like do you skateboard and stuff? I just don't want them to nerf us into the ground. They won't. They won't. Like, if you look at what all the other healers are doing, it's what we're doing isn't egregious at all. So we're fine. I think we're very fine. If anything, the only thing that's going to get us nerfed are the people that play Mistweaver that for some reason just hate the thought of there being a slightly viable caster build and are gonna cry on the forums saying nerf caster Mistweaver. I don't want to have to play this when really you don't. Unless it's better than the Fistweaving build, which they've already said they don't want it to be. They're going to monitor ancient teachings. They literally put that in the dev notes that they're going to monitor it and keep it below. But, those people could ruin all of our fun, but hopefully they don't. Just fingers crossed that we can coexist. But yeah, I'm very excited for next Tuesday once we actually are able to get into Mythic Plus dungeons. Um, that dungeon has a lot of crowd control, like to manage the tanks being able to group the mobs up. Yeah, it seemed like there was a lot of stuff like stopping my cast and stuff, so it did make Jade Empowerment a little awkward for sure. Whew. But guys, I am gonna go ahead and call the stream here. It is my time to go on date night with my wife. But stay in the Discord. Stay alert in the Discord because I might be streaming tomorrow with Vlad. I'll have to let Vlad know, but I have to chat with the wife, see if we're able to tomorrow. If not, I will see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. I'm very excited for the beta to actually fully open up for us. But so far, what I see in Mistweaver in the UI, very impressed with Mistweaver. I'm like, I'm okay with what's happening in the UI department. So I guess that's all you can ask for at this point. Happy wife, happy life, exactly. Um, but also, it is my favorite way to spend time, for sure. But guys, I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a great weekend. Spend time with family, eat good food, and you know what? I'm gonna try to get some exercise this weekend. I'm gonna try to get some exercise. Check back with me on Monday to see if I actually did and hold me to it. But I'm gonna try to at least do some kind of exercise because, dude, I can't just play WoW all day long. Or can I?